Hey everybody, over the weekend I've been trying out 3 of the 6 samples of niche fragrances that I received from a very kind YouTuber named Boo that I mentioned to all of you in my previous video, and I just like to share with you the impressions I had of 3 of them. So let's start with the first one that I tried, which was Andy Tau's L'air de des Marocain. Okay, I know that the perfume guide gives this 5 stars and a lot of people rank it in their top 10 of all time. As for me, it reminded me of one of his recent launches, or not recent, 2010, called Orange Star, which I have a little sample from Les Senteurs, and right off the top, I could smell the same, some call it taurate, in this fragrance, and I think there is apparently ambergris or amber and some other ingredients that make up the taurate. I don't know why, but I got a distinctive like orangey kind of note, and a lot of people mention incense in their impressions of this one, but I don't really get the incense, but I do get the vetiver, and I do get some of the spices, like I think caraway and cardamom or some other such spices. And I do agree that from the top, which is a little bit intimidating if you overspray, although I don't think I oversprayed because there's a little bit here, it is quite lovely and quite strange and unusual in the heart, and I can see why some people say that it isn't that wearable, although they appreciate it. I don't go, it doesn't transport me that far, as for some others who say that they actually are taken to Morocco and placed in some kind of market over there. I don't get that. It is very spicy, and it is very suitable for a guy as well as any ladies who are adventurous to try new scents. And if I were to be forced to rate this scent, it would be probably on a 5-star scale. I'll probably give it 4. I don't quite agree that it's in the same league as other runaway 5-star scents like Shalimar, or maybe what other incense scent? Opium. I think I prefer Opium more. It has both have the sort of like the gypsy campfire element running through them. So this to me does not compare favorably with the vintage Opium parfum, not the current one, although I haven't smelled the current one, but I don't think it can be anywhere near the vintage. Okay, I've talked quite a long time about that one. Let's go to my second most impressive of the 3 that I tried, and this is Hermès Ambre Narguile, or Narguile, I don't know which one. I prefer Narguile. This one was just plain apple pie with a lot of raisins thrown in. I actually baked apple pie and for a few years before this, and I really loved it, and I really loved making it. And during this baking process, there is a distinctive raisiny cinnamon smell, and this is it. This captures that smell exactly. Some people say they smell pipe tobacco in it, and the inspiration was apparently pipe tobacco in a Middle Eastern or Asian market of some sort. But to me, it is just flat out apple pie with a touch of cigarette smoke. I will concede to that, a touch of cigarette smoke, but I do not get the seductive female, the man-eater type of female, looking to seduce at every corner. It is very sweet to my nose. It's like stewed fruit, like what Katie Puckett says in her video, and I totally agree with that. But it's the stewed fruit that is almost bordering on being cloyingly sweet, and I am very sure that if oversprayed, this will be a very intimidating fragrance. And although I really wanted to like it as much as Boo did, she calls it one of her all-time favorites, and she was very dramatic about it. You can check out her video on this. She calls it the juice of gods and monsters. So she has really high high regard for this scent, but not for me. It's just a rather plain apple pie. It's like apple pie eaten in a hash joint, that kind of impression. It doesn't take me anywhere. So in that sense, it was a bit of a letdown, and just as well that Boo didn't send me a very large and full vial of this. So more for her to enjoy, since she appreciates it, and I do appreciate her for sharing this juice that she values so much, to me, a little part of it. Okay, the most disappointing one that I tried was also from MS, and this is Vetiver Tonka. I know a lot of guys like this one, and from this scent I just realized that I'm just not going to be friends with vetiver, unfortunately. This pungent grass, the moment I sniff this, I get full on vetiver. And from the name, I did not check out the nose because this really didn't intrigue me at all. It smells a little bit like Sycamore by Chanel, little bit like, okay, I have another vetiver fragrance called the JD, rare fragrance from Guerlain, but the JD has many more other ingredients, including ambergris and such, so it doesn't smell similar at all. So the only thing, and I've never smelled vetiver by either the houses of Guerlain or Carven, which apparently are very good, so I hope to do that one day, but I'm not motivated, because from Sycamore, which is just nearly untouched since my review, and this one, I just realized that vetiver does not really like me. It is too grassy. I rather just pick grass and just stuff my face with it if I want to smell vetiver. So in summary, I think if I were to choose, my vote between these three will go to Taos Le du Désert Marocain, followed by Ambre Narguile, and of course bringing up the rear is Vetiver Tonka. Now Ambre Narguile, I just wanted to say that I love apple pie, but I really do not want to walk around smelling like one. You know how some people love the aroma of cheese or durian fruit, but certainly they would not want to smell like that. So that's all I have to share, and I hope you enjoyed.